Hey guys, I'm pretty excited today because it's my sister's 16th birthday and we are going to go out to eat to Olive Garden, so it's going to be awesome and yummy and I can't wait. Today is also my last day of classes as a freshman in college and I am psyched. It's been kind of difficult, honestly. The only class that's been really a trouble for me is biology. And that's honestly a big bummer because this whole time my dreams are to work with lions in Africa. That's been my dream for so long now. And I thought, I'm going to go to college and I'm going to go get my zoology degree. But come to find, science is not my forte, and neither is math. And you kind of have to have that mindset, I guess, to be good at those things. And I'm just not. I'm more of a history person, and I absolutely adore psychology. That is my favorite class, and it's always been my favorite class since high school. I love it. So I went into this semester thinking I'm going to major in environmental science, biology based. And midway through, I talked with my psychology teacher, and we kind of decided, and we talked about it, that psychology will probably be my best route for my major. Because I've never really been interested in the environment and evolution part about it. So I've always been interested in animal behavior. That is my main thing, and it's always been my main thing. The person I look up to the most is Kevin Richardson when it comes to like my career goals. He is such an amazing man in what he does. He works with lions in South Africa at the lion park, and he goes into those enclosures without a stick, without, any protection really. And he has gotten the lions to accept him as part of the pride. It's like, that's what I want to do. And, people can call me crazy. They can say, wow, like, why would you do that? But it's something that I've always been really interested in, and I've always wanted to make a difference in animals' lives. I want to improve their life. So, what a psychology degree will get me is more of the animal cognition. That's what my psychology teacher is a specialist in, pretty much, is animal cognition. So it was a perfect like match for her to be my advisor. And what I want to do is basically be an animal enrichment specialist. So I'll make sure that their environment is suitable for what they'd experience in the wild, that they're getting the right stimulus that they need, that they're acting okay, that everything's right for them. They're getting a good life, like in zoos. Because I love the zoo. I go to the zoo every year for my birthday, and my birthday's in January. And I live somewhere where it snows, and it's pretty bad in January. But people go to the zoo, and there are different views on zoos and stuff like that. Some people see it as something terrible. They're caging animals. They're not supposed to be in there, but it's really the human's fault. It's our fault that they're in there. Because people tear down their environment and they kill them for their fur. So zoos save them. Zoos also educate younger people about these beautiful animals, and it kind of helps them get a mindset of, wow, we need to save these animals. So as they're growing up, they learn, they see these animals, and it makes them want to help them more instead of kill them. Because, say, people in Africa that are tearing down, environments, they have only seen animals as food, as a way of getting money, and a way to build homes. And they get upset with lions when they eat their livestock, but here's the thing. People moved there and lions lions were already there. It's really not their home. It's the lions' home. That's where they were first. And it really gets me so upset and worked up when people say, you know, the lion walked onto my property. No, no, honey, that is not your property, really. That's the animals. And I've always been a huge animal lover, but that's just how I see things. You know, people think differently, but I just see it a different way. But anyway, I will just make sure that they have the right environment so that they're happy. They live a long, healthy life in captivity. So I will be able to work at zoos, refuges, for harmed or hurt animals. That would be really fun to work at like a big cat rescue. That'd be wonderful. Wonderful. I'd love it. It just kind of depends on where Ryan and I are based or stationed, where I get to work. Even if a zoo is an hour away, I will make that drive to work there. But that's where I'm going to go with my psychology degree. So it's kind of exciting. It's different than what I thought I was going to do, which is a bummer. I wanted that zoology degree. I wanted to be like, I'm a zoologist. But I can say anyway, I am an animal behaviorist because I do study animal behavior. And there really isn't a degree for animal behavior. There's really no degree. It's more instinctual, and that's kind of what I do. I like doing that. Ever since I was younger, I used to watch my dog and do certain things to see how she reacted to what I did. And that's kind of how Kevin Richardson started. He took care of birds, and he used to do that with his animals. He'd do a certain thing, push the limits to see what they did, and kind of understand why they did it. But that's kind of where I'm at with my whole college thing. So if you guys go into college thinking that you're going to do a certain thing, don't get discouraged if you have to change it, because there are ways around certain degrees to get to where you want to be still, and you're going to be so much happier. Like, I love psychology. I am so excited to take all these psychology classes, and it's going to be kind of awesome. But don't give up on your dreams just because you're not good at something. Like, I'm not good at science or math, so I had to change things around, but you know what? It's going to work for the best. So just stay positive and look forward to the future. All right, guys. Talk to you later. Bye.